Give it up, get drunk, give a fuck, get dark, lick it up. Give it up, get drunk, give a fuck, get dark, lick it up. Give me your Remy straight up, no ice. Get on the mic and I flow so nice. I might be.
All right, so we are here for yet another episode of Being Luscious. Thank you for joining us. So today's guest is Thai Coffey, and she has been everywhere. She's been in Playboy. She's about to be on MTV's X on the Beach. She's a fashion designer. She designed this jacket. It's so fly. And she's just been everywhere. Wild Out Girl, everything. Hey, Coffey.
Hi, Eryn.
Hi, boo.
Oh, we got fun today?
Oh, fun today. Yes.
Remy Martin and Cognac. DSO in that jack, have you on your back. Dark liquor, dark liquor.
So thank you for joining us on Being Luscious. It's time to get some drinks so we can be some real luscious. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes. All right, so
Favorite.
Coffey, thank you for joining us. So I have so many questions. I'm trying to think back. I'm like, when did we meet? I'm like, I don't remember exactly where we met, but I'm sure it was something like Peanuts adjacent.
I feel like it was Michelle Peanuts.
It definitely had to be Michelle XXX. But I do remember that you were the first person who ever fondled my breast at the club.
Just like this.
Right. I remember being in the club.
You were just like, okay, come on.
Because I was just so shocked. I'm like, when girly girls approach you and she was like, you have really nice breasts. Can I just, for comparison? And I was just like, is this what we do at the lesbian club? Like, I was like.
You enjoyed it though.
I mean, I did, But that's quite the introduction, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I'll take it.
And I enjoyed it.
Yes. But you've been so many things. So you were on Wild 'N Out as a Wild 'N Out girl. You've been a model. I remember I didn't learn your real name until I was watching poker. You were like a poker girl.
Oh, I forgot about that. But
I
don't know if you know about the Wild 'N Out story. So I'm friends with Nick, and Nick had this idea about Wild 'N Out. And he said, Coffey, I need you to show up at this place to shoot the pilot. I was the first and only Wild 'N Out girl.
Oh, you was the only one?
Yeah, there's only one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so now I feel like I'm an OG.
And I feel like it, you are. Wow, I did not know there was only one. So you filmed the pilot.
The pilot.
That's bananas. So
And then now it's still going.
Even before that, you were still a model and still doing things. And how did you get started?
I was actually going to school at Fresno State, which is kind of crazy. I got approached about modeling, and then I started out when videos were big. So I started doing the video game. So it was like LL Cool J doing it. Do you remember that video?
Wow.
The Peep Show.
So you must be proud of your age because you just dated
I feel great.
You dated the shit out of yourself. She was like LL Cool J. And
I feel great. Like I did everyone's video back then, but back then being a video girl was like a big thing. I got paid.
Right.
So it was like from there, like to Boys to Men, to like I did everyone's video. And then from there, I was like, I want to make money. So I started doing campaigns. So I did commercials, and then I just did makeup campaigns, billboards, and then like Wild 'N Out, and I just did all commercials.
That's amazing. I can only imagine. Like if I saw you on a billboard, I'd be like, yes, who's that? Yes, I'll buy it. Even though I don't wear makeup or anything, but I'll be like, I'll buy it though for a girl, a friend, a homie, somebody.
No, I love it because you supporting Coconut Village right now.
All right, so this jacket is designed by Coffey. So we try to support like queer designers, queer women of color, and all those things. So what made you decide to start Coconut Village?
So I was modeling for a long time. I'm proud of my age. I'll be 44 next month, and I own my age. So when I hit 38, I can't be in a bathing suit all my life. So I decided like, what more do I need in life? Like I need passion. And then my mom is in Laos, which is next door to Thailand. I wanted to figure out a way to empower the women.
Right.
So I created this line for my village. And I also wanted to bring like tribal, bohemian, and redo roofs and do whatever I can. I'm trying to build elementary school, but Coconut Village was made out of love.
Made out of love. And so you guys support women back home, teach them like...
90% of my proceeds go right back to my village. My mom taught them our hand beading technique, which is actually my family tradition.
Oh, okay.
So we hand bead like vintage textiles, Laos silk, and then I try to do like a little bohemian twist in it. But I may look girly, but I'm a tomboy at heart.
I'm sorry.
I know you're surprised
I know
when
you
say
said
that.
at heart, but it must be like deep down.
It's deep in there. But like I said, I sit like a boy. Like my mannerisms, I'm gonna open the door for you. I'll pay the check. But I'm girly as fuck.
Wait a minute, you pay the check?
I'll pay the check.
Oh, we about to have to go out now.
I'll pay the check. You go for 2 drinks. You go for 2 drinks.
She's like 2 drinks.
LA is expensive. So drinks are expensive, so you go for 2 drinks.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I created that line, and then now I have a new show coming out on MTV called X on the Beach. I'm their first lesbian on the show. They've had women that were bisexual, but also Black. Like, I'm just like trying to do whatever I can to put us on just like the map.
So the first lesbian, like what was that like? If you're in an island full of like,
well, first of all, they were kids, and so I went in there regulating me being the oldest women in there. I call myself a woman. They were children. So when I went in there, I went in with my ex, who's Aubrey O'Day, but she's white. First of all, that was another thing, interracial. So MTV was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. You're Black, you're a lesbian, and you're older, and you're, you know, I basically was in love with Aubrey.
And you fucking look amazing in a bathing suit still.
Thank you, thank
fucking
you.
age,
Thank you. So I went in there just like on this journey, but the journey was like a self-discovery within myself.
Yeah.
So it was amazing, and it's airing within the next couple months.
Okay, I look forward to it, like intensely. I'm going to be watching.
It's gonna be great. I'm half naked most of the time on the show. So just to encourage,
just encourage a little viewership.
Just a little
half
viewers,
naked
yeah.
most of the time. I mean, I saw a couple of behind the scenes shots, and you didn't have on much.
Well, you know, I had to show these kids exactly what I was working.
You got to show them how it's done.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
A grown woman.
So what? 21-year-old Coffey versus 44-year-old Coffey. Like, what was the first club you went to with queer people? So what was the first party, or do you remember?
So I remember I was like 21. I moved out here when I was like 19, 20. I had always been attracted to women. I was coming from like Fresno State and like Modesto. I never had the chance to even like kiss a woman because I was like, oh no, I'm not even going there. So when I moved to LA, I met Michelle, who owned Peanuts.
Right.
And I was just like this new girl in this playground. But yeah, so probably Peanuts was probably my first experience, but also that's the place I got turned out. So that's even more. But yeah, so Peanuts has a special place in my heart.
I think Peanuts has a special place for a lot of us. It was definitely one of the first, it was the first lesbian club I went to. I was 18, I was in college. I flew from Virginia all the way to Los Angeles because I went to school in Hampton, which is in Virginia. Flew all the way out for the weekend. And I was like, I'm going to go to Peanuts because that's where it's at.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like where all the celebrities were. It was like where all the women were.
And then the strippers.
The strippers.
It wasn't regular strippers. They were like climbing the walls, flipping around.
I think everybody at that time, when I started going, went for Uzi. Now,
that's exactly what I was about to say, Uzi.
Uzi was doing cartwheels, flips. I think she had fire from going from here. There was all kinds of tricks and shit I had never seen. And this is before, you know, there's like Instagram videos and people pole dancing. I mean, she was on the pole. There was another one, I think her name was Chocolate. She was like a pole dancer.
I remember Chocolate.
Chocolate
and then
was
Minaj,
like up and down.
Minaj?
She would climb, she would climb to the top of the pole and then just fall. Bam! Instant splits on the floor. And I would be like, damn! And I was like 18, impressionable, and I'm like, this is where it's at.
Oh no, I loved it because I was like, is this what LA is about? And I just, like, the 21-year-old me was really insecure, really shy. Super, super shy. You'd never guess that. No. I'm completely different. I'm a whole different being now.
You're a beast now.
Yeah, but also that comes along with age.
Right.
Like in my 20s, I was super insecure. I was trying to make people happy. I was trying to fit into this box. In my 30s, I was going through a divorce. And then I was on like a journey to figure out myself. 40s, I don't give a fuck. Yes. 40s, I'm all about myself. And that's it. But that's how it should be. Right. You should be about self-love and figuring out like what makes you happy. And then bring people along for the ride.
Yes, and I'm sure it's gonna be quite a ride because, you know what I'm saying? Every time I'm around you, I'm like, it's just a good time. You've got like great energy, you know. So being in the LGBT community, do you find that it's like, is it different than like when you were not in the LGBT, like when you come back? So I know for a while you were married
So I dated both for a long time.
Dated both.
Dated both, but it was always like a 50-50 thing. But I felt like the guy was more of like a security blanket for me.
Yeah.
But in my heart, I always pictured myself like I would see women raising their kids. Like, oh, I was like, oh wow, can I have that? But also, I'm picky as hell. So I had a really great relationship at one time with a woman, and I was like, I don't think I can have anyone compare to her. So then I started dating this guy, which he was amazing. But at the end of the day, I didn't have passion, and I want passion in life.
Yeah.
And then also, I want a wife. And now I'm ready to find her. Like, I want a wife, I want kids. I want like this traditional modern family, as well I'm gonna call it, pretty much. But now I'm not scared. I'm not scared, I don't give a fuck like what anyone thinks. I'm gonna find her and I'm gonna have fun doing it.
Might be a couple of, you know, frogs along the way.
Oh, there's a lot. Like that's why I'm having a hard time dating in LA. Like LA, everyone slept with everyone. I'm a germaphobe. So
everyone
imagine that
not
one.
Yes, with everyone.
Yes, they
now,
have.
all my other friends have slept with all my other people.
Exactly. But seriously, imagine being a germaphobe and trying to find a woman. Like, I want to be where I'm like, okay, babe, we're going to go to Bali right now. You ready to go? I need a girl to have a passport, first of all. Passport.
Be passport ready, people.
Yes. And a lot of women aren't passport ready because I'm like, what if I want to take us on a trip? I can't even, we're going to go where? It's Mexico?
You can't go to Mexico without a passport.
Oh, yeah, that's actually true. Where are we going to go?
Y'all gonna have to go to Texas.
We're going to go, yeah, there's nowhere you could go. But I just want, like, I want a woman to complement, like, I want us to complement each other. I want to be like that power couple.
Okay.
So that's what I'm looking for.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So in this looking, so like being on like TV, like how do you think that's gonna affect your dating? Do you think that it's gonna be like all these people like, oh my God, they just want like this person who was half naked on the beach all the time? Or
I was, you know what, for the first time I think in my life, going on the show, I was 100% myself. I'm usually scared of being all of me for being judged. But this time I was like, I was blunt as hell.
Yes, this is me,
like
all
I
of
really
me.
was just like, I have nothing to lose. So, and I wanted to represent myself in a good light. Like, you know, people, for me to say I'm gay, that was another thing because I'd always been bisexual. And I just finally in November just said, you know what? I'm gay. Like there's no guy. I need to just go for it.
And you're like, no more dick.
Yeah. So just going on this, so just going on this platform and saying like, I'm gay was huge for me. And then doing it on such a global scale and really, that was a big thing for me. But I also feel like it was brought to me for me to not turn back. Like I feel like the universe was like, just be yourself. But yeah.
That's amazing. But you're amazing.
Thank you. Did I just get sexier?
You're always sexy though. It's just sexier, like that's an option. So we always like to ask people, like, as far as like going out or prides or parties or whatnot, as far as like the gay experience, what has been like the wildest time you've ever had where you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened? Yeah, you said nothing was off limits. Like.
I know, but I'm like, okay, how do I answer things? So I've definitely had some fun. Let's say that. Like I've had fun with like a couple.
With a couple. Were you the guest star? Or?
I was a guest star.
Okay, so guest.
Well, actually, I was more like a co-star that just had some fun. But yeah, that's happened before. But yeah, that was different for me. That was a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have stretched. Should have got my like.
She said I should have stretched. Damn.
But yeah, I don't know if I could do that again because that's a lot of energy. Imagine, like, first of all, like one woman is fine, but two. That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of work. So I think I just need to just stay with one. Yeah. You know, I'm older. I don't have that much energy. I have energy, but not for two. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
That's just kind of funny. You're like, I don't have energy for two. No, one
one's
takes
great
a lot of
because
energy.
I want to concentrate just on you. So imagine me having
to
do.
I'm gonna need you to not look at me like that while you say that though. You know what I'm saying? I see your eyes got low and you was like, I just want to concentrate on one. You know, I will picture myself as that one. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and I'm the girl that'll give it all. Like sometimes I might want to tie you up. No, that's just me.
Or I'm sorry, tie who up?
I might want to tie my partner up, or I might want to just like role play. But imagine having to do that with two people. That's a lot.
It is.
That's a lot. So I'm gonna stick to one and be in one lane. Instead of two lanes.
So you've done a lot, you know. So now you're going to be on this MTV show. You're designing. So what's next? What's next for Coffey?
So right now, I really want to build an elementary school for my village. So I want to collaborate on my line with a bunch of different people. Like I'm the girl that I know a lot of people in LA, but I don't ask for favors. But I just realized talking to one of my best friends, Sparkle, I can't do it by myself.
Right.
So now I want to just take my brand on a global scale and go hardcore.
Okay.
Yeah, and then if TV comes along where that can just help me finance my passion, which is my line, I'm down for that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for taking the time to be with us here on Being Luscious and getting
honored
to know you a little bit more. And I learned some things, even though I've known you for
I
like
drank
14
my whole
years.
drink, and like I was trying to do it not 2 sips.
And I'm like, I need another one. But anyway, So thank you for joining us, Coffee, on Being Luscious.
Thank you for having me.
And we wish you success in all your endeavors in Coconut Village. Make sure you check it out. And thank you for joining us. Next time, join us again where we're talking about more women. We're meeting more people that we want to know and having more cocktails, because Being Luscious is about having cocktails with beautiful women. Thank you.
Give it up, get drunk, give a fuck, get dark, look it up. Give it up, get drunk, give a fuck, get dark, look it up.
She's the worst.
I am the worst. I'm trying to look to see.
I want a sports bra. They're
I
strapped
know, I
the
couldn't
fuck
find a
down.
nipple. I was like, what the
Ain't
fuck
no
is your
nipple
right
here.
now?
This is fucking sports bra, okay? There's no nipples. Fucking women.